This is a bit different, but since I'm obviously not the only one seeing this, I think something should be said. First of all, if you're new here, welcome to hell. This is your lovely host, Candy. I'll be guiding you through this hell site together. Cheers! YouTube is well known for its content creators, such as Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, and more. The platform contains over 1 trillion users as of right now, which goes to show how popular the site is. The website started out as a fun little thing for people to make videos and share them to the public, like broadcasting almost. Eventually, YouTube made this program for creators that reached a certain amount of watch time and subscribers the ability to monetize their content. This brought on a lot of new possibilities to the platform, not only in how ads would work, but how content created by these individuals would have to be toned down a bit. Back in the day, around when it was first starting to gain traction, it wasn't as controlling of a place when it came to monetization. People just got their bag and moved on. No one truly needed to change anything. There were a bunch of edgy jokes and humor, including some to do with serious topics. None of that is actually allowed much on YouTube anymore. If you say things like they said back then, you'll be nuked by the algorithm gods. It was truly something good for creators. Besides a few setbacks, the platform was more easygoing than it is today. It didn't have people censoring themselves all over the place. People can enjoy their spicy tea, if you will. Comments were better. Sure, the UI isn't as advanced as it is now, but it was wonderful. For a site that could make videos and gain an audience without having to be a TV star, it was the bomb back then. I always wanted to be a YouTuber in one way or another, and in all honesty, I haven't chosen my specific genre of content yet. However, commentary will be one of my main genres of content. So, maybe subscribe, come on, just hit that bell, hit it, smack it. You heard nothing. According to the YouTube fandom wiki, the YouTube apocalypse is a site-wide term coined in the early 2017 to describe the mass advertiser boycotts and withdrawals on YouTube. However, this has gone on before the term even came to be. There were signs of the adpocalypse sometime in 2016, where YouTube started to focus more on family-friendly content, which really affected the reach of certain users in the algorithm. Creators everywhere hated this shift, especially since it wasn't just meaning that they wouldn't be shown on the front page if their work wasn't deemed suitable enough, but also because they would lose revenue if they were too over the top with even a few jokes that happened to be sexual in nature, or even just offensive, just like, even if it's like a curse word or something, like, yeah, that's stupid. Now, porn is something that's always been against YouTube TOS, but jokes about such topics haven't always been censored like they are now. Everything is censored, even if it's to report something serious through commentary. They don't show it in the algorithm, they bury it until you can't see it. The thing with this update, though, that bothers me so much is that it didn't terribly affect those who put ads on the site. Now, being on the internet, you're going to stumble upon ads that are very, very scary. Some to do with sexual content, and if you're a parent, you probably don't want your kid seeing that form of media. To find out how YouTube shows ads to younger viewers, such as those who are 13 years of age, I took it upon myself to do research onto what ads kids are seeing, and it wasn't pretty. On the site, I mostly found ads that were dedicated to dating for single men, in quotes. It's obviously a scam that YouTube is promoting, and I've seen it more than just a few times now. But just so you get the picture, I decided to go to the YouTube app on my phone. I'm an Android user, by the way, so keep that in mind. Replica versus replica. Chat about anything 24/7 in touch, handles social anxiety, roleplay and flirting, hot photos, video calls, fun, color, happy coloring games. Paint color for free now. I have a secret. Webtoon trailer. Learning the hard way. I love study now. What is the special studying she wants? By the way, the last screenshot I showed you was actually a comment that has porn in it. I went to the website, which is very known for comic artists, and while I understand they need to make an income, I feel YouTube is the wrong place to advertise that. Nothing against the creator, by the way. They fully deserve to have their work shown to the public and gain something from it. However, I feel that YouTube allowing ads to show porn on their website is a bit much. They don't allow YouTubers to show half of the things they show in their ads, yet these adverts continue to thrive on the platform, even shown to people that never showed interest in that form of media. For so long, YouTube has allowed Minilad, Shane Dawson, and many more to stay on the platform despite things coming out about these creators. YouTube, who claims to be in support of Black Lives Matter, allows Shane Dawson, someone who has been exposed for promoting blackface. Blackface was a performance tradition in the American theater for roughly 100 years, beginning in 1830. It was practiced in Britain as well, surviving longer than in the US. Blackface performances grew particularly popular between the end of the Civil War and the turn of the century in the northern and midwestern cities, where regular interaction with African Americans was limited. White racial animus grew following emancipation when antebellum stereotypes collided with actual African Americans and their demands for full citizenship, including the right to vote. Now, the reason blackface is so controversial is because it fuels stereotypes that have been around for years about African Americans and black people. If you've seen the things Shane Dawson has put in his YouTube channel, you'll know this is a bad thing. But for those who haven't, even though you're living under a rock, I'll provide you some clips, though keep in mind some can be a little triggering.
Millie, can you say the N-word, please?
Oh, no, bitch monkey woman, you're the best! Racist party! Fuck you!
Anyways, listen. I saw these videos of these Asian bitches trying to do makeup and trying to show people how to do makeup. And you know what? I ain't racist. I ain't trying to be racist, but all I'm saying is bitches should stick to what they know. And what they need to be doing is making videos about how to give good ups and give good nails. That was kind of racist, wasn't it? I didn't mean it to be. Oops. Whatever. I already said it. Can't take it back.
We're hanging out with black people.
Yay!
And half my family be on insulin, so you have yours be on insulin, right?
How you gonna put my shit out there? I told you not to tell nobody about that.
Because all black people have diabetes,
That's
right?
true.
This is gonna be the nastiest cum face thing ever.
Almost as nasty as the black girl's hair on the back of the box.
The word of the day is nah. Hey, are you saying Oprah doesn't say the N-word?
Do you think she does?
Yes.
Oh,
when
hell yeah.
when Gail's down there eating, she like, get it! Get that pussy, nigga! And then she like, stand me, go away, I don't need you, nigga! Like real deep, like.
The reason this is bad is because it's also mocking black people's facial features and bodies with this type of makeup they use and the way they enhance certain parts. Not to mention that it took away characters that could have been played by actual black and African Americans. Now, this seems really, really bad, but this is only the beginning. Shane Dawson was not only exposed for blackface, but also the creepy things he said about teenage and prepubescent girls, one of them being 9 years old, according to Shane Dawson himself.
Good job, Lucy, but next time, shake your titties more. And you, take off the jacket and show more. Good job over there.
And Lucy, I checked my statistics and I have a lot of child watching, so can you please eat a cocktail weenie? Do it slow. Oh.
Oh, I like that chocolate, that weenie. Ooh, it tastes so good.
Do like an Asian, like.
Yeah.
Let's get real.
That's so embarrassing.
We want to know. We have a question.
What is it? Very important question. And you don't need to feel shy about it.
No, you really.
It's natural.
It's natural. Is there anybody around? No?
It's natural for a girl at your age.
Yeah. So we want to talk to you. We want to explain what sex is to you. We did get really quiet.
Oh, where's the other peep? We should probably explain.
We'll just use peeps. Okay, well, one peep and then we'll use you.
Oh.
Okay, so I'll just pretend like that's, I mean, that works.
Lucy, this happens.
See, oh.
And then you're so happy when you're an adult. I can't believe I'm endorsing this. Look what you've turned me into.
So Lucy, does that make sense?
Can you reenact it for us?
But Lucy, listen, you should be in love and you should preferably be married and hopefully not have any kids.
Okay.
And you should definitely be over the age of like 24, 25.
And he should put a ring on it.
And he should put a
ring on it.
Ring on it. No, I'm kidding. No, you don't know what that is. You shouldn't know what that is. Okay. Now, are you on your period right now?
What?
I'm trying to get answers.
How old are you?
I'm not gonna give you anything.
So close.
How old are you?
I'm 12.
She's
This
on her period,
feels very...
right?
No, what?
Are you? No, you're not on your period? You bleed.
No.
Now listen, you have a boyfriend, right?
Yeah.
Now, what did I tell you? When he says, can I put it in, you say,
No.
good. High five, girlfriend. Now, when he says, what about just in your mouth? You say,
No.
You say, I bite. Right?
12 years old, everybody. 12 years
Oh, I'll whip your hair back and forth. Oh.
Like he kind of can.
Listen,
he
allegedly,
has this justification for,
okay.
And it's so disturbing. And like I just pretend that he doesn't.
Okay, wait, no. Let me explain. Let me explain.
Oh God.
Here's my justification for pedophilia.
I can't.
Here's my thing. People have foot fetishes. People have fetishes about, everything. Fine, everybody do your thing. So why is it when somebody looks at Google's like naked baby on Google and jumps off to it, they can get arrested? I don't understand.
Because
he also recently been told that he's offended Native American culture due to his latest video where he came back home to visit his boyfriend's parents and stay there for a few days. The tragic events that he joked about during the video and the things said were completely reprehensible. I attempted to watch the video myself, with an ad blocker of course, and it was the most boring video that I had ever seen in my life. Actually, if you want good paranormal content, I would watch Sam and Colby. They go to haunted places all the time and they're extremely respectful while also joking around. They even provide the correct equipment for their adventures. Shane reminds me of Jay Stations when it comes to his videos, honestly. He disrespects rituals, spirits, demons, angels, and a bunch of other things when it comes to this kind of stuff. Of course, what can we expect from a man that couldn't apologize to his audience or even tell them the full story? He didn't make a proper apology video, and even his friend makes better paranormal videos than him. We stand Garrett in this household. He's done a lot more, but this is what I covered on him. I'll leave some videos about Shane Dawson in the description if you're curious about learning more. Now let's talk about the Mini-Lad controversy and how he is thriving. Mini-Lad, to catch you up, is a British YouTuber who makes gameplay videos along with other types of entertainment. On June 23rd, 2020, two women on Twitter named Haley and Ash came out about Craig manipulating them in his 20s while they were underage. Soon after, his ex-girlfriend Suni Day also came out stating that their relationship was extremely toxic and manipulative. Craig then made an apology afterwards on Twitter, took a hiatus, and then came back in early August. After Craig's first upload back, he received lots of negative feedback since he barely addressed the reasons as to why he took the break and claimed that he just took another mental health journey like he did in January. The video was of him playing Minecraft, which a lot of people thought was his attempt at getting more kids to watch his content. Craig didn't address the situation on YouTube until September 4th, 2020, when he uploaded Clearing the Air, and in the video he briefly addresses his sexual assault allegations as well as recent allegations started by Miles on Twitter revolving around his inappropriate behavior at Camp 17, a summer camp in August 2017 where he, Terrorizer, and basically I Do Work met with some fans. Terrorizer ended up responding for Craig, apologizing on his behalf. Not even directly from Craig, it was just someone else taking responsibility for his behavior. Mini-Lad is a grown adult, not a child. He should have known the consequences of his actions, and he should have responded himself instead of hiding from the backlash and trying to manipulate his fans into staying subscribed to his pathetic YouTube channel. Since he confessed, his editor Ty Wheatus quit working for him and went to bigger and better things. His sponsorship ended, all that hullabaloo, you know. After so long, he finally uploaded in December. He titled the video "My Apology," where he addressed most of his initial allegations head on and stated that he would see his viewers in 2021.
A lot of people think that these people were random fans that I got in contact with, but both Hallie and Ash, these are people who are my friends. Hallie I've known for a long time, since maybe 2013, 2014. Hallie was one of my Twitch mods. The first thing that I wanted to say was I added Hallie on Snapchat when she was 16. This isn't when I was making any remarks towards her. This is just where I talked to all of my friends. I was that guy that had streaks. It wasn't until 2016 when she was 17 that I first started to flirt with her. I was 21 at the time. And that's not okay. Like, and I'm aware of that. The stuff I sent to her is just not okay either. And that's not what I want. Like, you know, she was someone that I really did call my friend, and it sucks that I let her down like that. I also wanted to point out a message that I sent to Laura, who is a part of my Discord mods. She's someone who I met a few years back, maybe 2016, and she was someone who I considered a friend as well. Whenever we went to Insomnia, we used to hang out and meet up at the booth that Terrorizer and I had, and I sent this message. Whenever I saw them coming out with my message, I sent them this. This isn't me. That's not right. It's something that I completely regret. I panicked. I was scared. I didn't know what to do, and I love my job so much that I didn't want it to go away, and I just wasn't right. So to Hallie and to Ash here at the end up, and even to Laura for bringing that up, I'm sorry, guys. You were my friends. I failed you. But in my initial apology on Twitter, I said that I would privately message an apology, separate apology to these women. And that's what I did.
The video surprisingly was received positively when it first came out, but soon, as more people began to cover it, the reviews became more and more negative. Accusations of him cropping screenshots were made and thanking his PR team for writing the script in the video. One of the victims, Haley2364, uploaded a video called "Moving On, the Damage is Done," where she said that she doesn't accept Craig's apology, and for good reason. She asked people not to talk about it, but for the sake of this video, I felt it necessary to bring this up since it's child exploitation and Craig admitted to it. YouTube claims to be against child exploitation and creators abusing their platform, yet they still leave up Minilad's channel. I guess they weren't concerned for kids, even after COPPA came for their ass a long time ago. Craig is still posting on YouTube. He's still making content. Shane as well. Yet nothing is being done. People have at YouTube on Twitter and every social platform known to man, but nothing has come of it. Despite speaking out, things remain the same for these predators as well as others. YouTube is very infamous for their copyright policy, and for good reason. It sucks. Even if you make your video transformative in the best way possible, you can evade companies and YouTube themselves from copyrighting your video and claiming it isn't fair use. Using short portions of audio can get you a massive copy strike, taking away all your revenue even though most of the video is your original content. The reason this baffles me so much is that people can upload full-on copies of a video and not be called out, but someone who has a 3-second clip of a music video or audio can receive a copyright strike and or notice when they literally did what YouTube would consider transformative according to their TOS. When you leave a bunch of people confused on how they can use music and clips on the platform, it does not leave a good taste in a bunch of people's mouths, and they'll start to talk about it. There was also a channel that threatened to sue YouTube called Business Casual, but I seriously doubt that anything will happen. Mostly because YouTube has a bunch of money and is run by one of the largest corporations in the world, Google. I doubt they'll go to court. They'll probably end up actually just leaving the video up and letting people wonder if anything is happening. Some of the information in their video is handled pretty poorly, although noticing some of the things said in their past content, I'm not surprised. It's kind of ridiculous at times. They even use a certain Russian leader to get their point across.
It is me, Vladdy Daddy.
I don't agree with doing that at all, especially since a certain thing in the world is going on right now. However, I'll leave their video in the description. I may not agree with them, but they have some good points in their video. A lot of their others seem very strange, to say the least, but it was a pretty interesting viewing. These are all enormous changes, so let's go through one at a time. Inappropriate language. Under that label reads,
our approach to profanity is changing. All varieties of profanity are now treated equally, meaning they are not differentiated based on levels of severity. For example, light, moderate, strong, or extreme. And we are not treating hell and damn as profanity anymore. Therefore, profanity used in the title, thumbnails, or in the video's first 7 seconds, or used consistently through the video may not receive ad revenue. Profanities used after the first 8 seconds may receive ad revenue. Our position on monetizing content with profanity throughout or compromised the majority of the video is not changing.
They're being very complex with their description, so I'll lay out what I think it means here. Cursing after the 8 seconds is okay, but if you continue to curse a bunch, then you'll probably get age restricted. Also, you can say hell and damn now like it's nothing. They aren't considering them a form of cursing, so that's good. But still. They act like they don't have a YouTube Kids app. Plus, I curse a lot in my videos, so any type of revenue I would get is thrown out the window if I ever decide to become a YouTuber partner. So I guess I'm not doing that. I don't have much to say other than the only thing that's good about this policy is that they don't want monetization for those who are showing children in dangerous situations, I guess. Even so, it'll be harder to make videos monetizable with this happening. So just expect some people to be speaking out against these guidelines. I will be too, at YouTube on Twitter and all of your social platforms to get them to notice this issue. A ton of YouTubers have already spoken out about it, so please look it up in the YouTube search bar. 8-Bit Ryan even spoke up recently about it on his own platform. He's been falsely striked on his first episode playing Resident Evil Village. That pissed me off when I saw that video. No one deserves to be falsely taken down just because YouTube's bots are having trouble with a few words. It literally interpreted Foxy, a popular FNAF character, as something vulgar. At the state YouTube is in, I fear it won't be able to repair the damage they've done to their own platform. They could make changes for it to be better, but we all know they won't do that. Why? Because that's how business works. You don't agree this should be happening? It's going to affect you terribly? Well, fuck off, because YouTube isn't gonna do jack shit to help you grow as a creator, nor benefit from your work despite the constant hours we spend to make these videos and the love and care that's put into them, not to mention the money we decide to put forward so that our videos can be of higher quality. They don't care, and that needs to change. The thing about YouTube is that they'll probably benefit from the awareness videos we're all putting out because these videos will receive ads, whether we like it or not, because they still want to make money. Doesn't matter if YouTube doesn't agree with the video, what matters is they're still making profit from this, and I wonder when something will happen where every YouTuber that makes popular YouTube videos stops posting as a boycott. I know this could happen, and if YouTube doesn't want that, they need to seriously reconsider what they've done to their platform and improve upon it. I doubt that'll happen though. So that's what I had to say on the matter regarding YouTube's policy and terms, as well as a brief history. I really hope you all enjoyed. If so, like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell to get notified each time I upload, and I'll be on my way. See you, sweeties.